things I am so loving this January that you might want to consider maybe taking a glance at. Now, I would like to mention that some of these things are not like my usual drugstore price range, and I wanted to share them with you mostly because these are things that I didn't regret spending like a larger amount of money on, and I'm actually really glad that I made that investment. So these things made it into my favorites. Anyway, why don't I start off with something that is from the drugstore that I did love. I was really making a lot of use of these Pond's original all day clean wipes, and I have used several different brands of these type of wipes. Primarily I've noticed that I prefer over the MAC wipes drugstore wipes, and everybody has their own preference, but from what I found with my skin type, which is oilier skin type, the MAC wipes just kind of seem to leave me with like this residue on my skin, and I like the Say Yes to Cucumbers wipes as well as Neutrogena wipes, and I thought to give these Pond's one a try because they were like buy one get one half off at Walgreens, and I'm really glad I tried them because I really love these a lot. So they look like that, and you can get them on sale, but even if they're not on promotion, they're really reasonable, so you might want to give those a try. And another kind of, I guess, skincare oriented thing that I loved, I bought this from Walmart, and it's by that Freeman Bran, and it is called their Facial Clay Mask Mint and Lemon, and it does say that it's a deep pore cleansing. It's basically a facial, so it's one of those masks that you just spread on, and I really love the smell of this because you can smell that like citrusy lemon scent, but it's not like too overbearing, and it feels really great. Like after you take it off, it says that it's to help control oil production and reduce the appearance of large pores, perfect for T-zone and oily skin types, which, as I just mentioned, I fall into that category. And if you do too, then you might want to give this a try. It did not break me out. Rather, it combated the situation at hand, so that's a good thing. And then moving into something that is a lot more higher end in my opinion, is I bought this Bobbi Brown kind of like value set thing, and it looks like that on the outside. And basically it is one of those shimmer bricks that a lot of people really love, and I have never owned any of the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks, so this was my first one, and it looks like this on the outside, and it looks like that has a mirror. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors, like a gradient of colors. And this is in bronze, and I'm actually wearing it as my bronzer and then also as my eye color. And basically that is the reason why this Bobbi Brown shimmer brick made it into my favorites, because there have been a number of days this month ever since I bought it that I have done exactly that. I've used it on my cheek, and then I've also used it on my eye. And I find, like, on days where like you kind of have a lot going on and you don't really have a lot of time to like decide, okay, what am I gonna wear on my eye crease, what am I gonna wear on my lid, this and that, what am I gonna wear on my cheek. I love this. I just go straight to this, and I dust it with this brush that came with the set. It's just the Bobbi Brown face blender brush, but it's a mini size. I just brush that on my cheeks, and then I do my eyes. I would like to mention, you guys know that these NYX jumbo pencils are kind of like, these are kind of like long-term favorites. I might not put them in my videos every month, but I love these and I do use these. And this color is in French Fries, and it looks like this, and it's just like, it's like a bronze brown color, but I use this under this for my eye look. So if you do have this and you put it on without this as a base, or at least a brown colored base, you will notice that the color payoff will be a lot lighter. This French Fry NYX pencil really helps to intensify that brown bronzy look, and so I have been really loving these two items together. And then another item that I splurged, or more or less, I wouldn't say splurge, I would say I invested in. I have been wanting to expand my collection for Makeup Forever products, and I'm going to have to do so very slowly because Makeup Forever, it is pretty pricey. I think this was around $24 or $25, and it comes in a box like this. It's their HD high definition blush, and this is in the color number 4, and it looks like this in the container. It's just a pink color, and I use this very sparingly, and I have to really I have kind of a technique that I can show you guys later with this brush, but I really do love this. There's a lot of like mixed feelings about this product that I've seen on YouTube, but from me to you, it gets a thumbs up in my book. I really do like it, and I'm really happy that I invested in this product. And I don't know if anybody knows of like a website or anything where you can get Makeup Forever at a discount or whatever, but if you do know, can you let me know? So just comment below. And then I guess while sticking on cheeks, I have been revisiting and re-loving my Benefit Coralista blush. And sometimes I'll do just a light sweep of this over this cream one. Or I will do my Living Doll, which is by Hard Candy, under, and then this over. Because the Living Doll is like very pink, and then this is very like peachy golden. So I like to kind of mix the two to get, I don't know, like a fusion of pink and peach. And I have also been loving my Maybelline Fit Me powder in number 130. And I've been loving the powder a lot. I would like to say that I did as well use the foundation, but I feel like the powder surpassed the foundation. That may be because of my skin type, I am not sure, but I would definitely include this in my favorites. It's a great setting powder, it's great coverage. I just have nothing bad to say about this, and I do find myself reaching for it at least 3 times out of the week. Okay, and then this was actually another Makeup Forever item. As I mentioned, I'm trying to kind of branch out my collection to include these items, and it's the Smoky Lash. And I know a lot of people use this and they love it. I don't wear this every day. I used it a number of times, but the times that I used it was for like special occasions, you know, like date night, or just a time when I really needed to look like polished and I really wanted, you know, my makeup to be absolutely flawless, which for me, I'm a mom. Like if I'm just running errands or like having a normal day, half the time I don't even wear makeup. I'll just wear like a tinted moisturizer and like some mascara. And then other times I'll just like resort to like my drugstore items that are great quality, that I don't have to worry about like the cost that it's gonna dent in my wallet, you know, if I use it all and I have to rebuy it. Something like this, which is a lot more expensive, I use sparingly, but I do love it, and I do think it is a great high-end mascara, but I tend to reach for my drugstore ones on just normal everyday life kind of a days. For lips, I did want to mention that I have been reaching for my Clinique All About Lips a lot more often. Here we go, now you can see it a little better. And basically it just has like this little pump thing, and it's a lip exfoliant. So it's a cream. In fact, let me show it to you. It just looks like that. It's just like a white cream, and you don't even need that much. Probably half amount of that would be great, and you just smooth it on your lips and kind of blend your lips together, and it'll like slough off the dead, I guess, layer of, I don't know, is it called skin if it's on your lip? That's like, I need to Google that. Lip skin. Anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. When it gets all nasty and like dry, you know, especially if you're using lip products like matte lipsticks, do that to me. They'll dry out my lips. Something like this is a great way, and especially, you know, with weather changes, like in the mainland with winter, you might have like really dry, chapped lips. This might be a great item for you, and after you exfoliate with it, then you can kind of slather on your favorite like lip creamy, buttery, rescue, ointment, treatment, whatever. One item I really am so stoked about, and I got this off of a blog sale, and for all y'all that don't know what blog sales are, I am totally new to like the whole world of blog sales, but they're amazing. And basically all these different little like beauty fashionista girls that have blogs, they every so often will have a sale on their blog where you can purchase items that they're getting rid of, and it's at like a fraction of the cost of what they bought it for. And so I was super stoked that I stumbled upon this one girl's blog. I think it's like lips, brows, face, something like that. I'll have to look it up and link it below, but she had a blog sale, and I really wanted to try this Eve Pearl Salmon concealer and treatment. And now this is a high-end product. She notated like next to it that it was supposed to be $40, and this was brand new, and she was selling it for $20. And I got it in the color, what color is this? In the color light. But I mean, I didn't really have a choice. It's not like she had like every color and I could choose from it. But I was just happy to be able to try it for 20 bucks because I know Eve Pearl things are kind of expensive. And it just looks like that. As you can see, I kind of like have a good little dabble going on in there. And it came with this little like spoon thingy. And that's like, I'll scoop out a little bit and then I'll like place it on the bottom of my eye. And I'll even put a little on my eye. Now, if you have used this Eve Pearl treatment and concealer thing, let me know how it worked out for you, like long term, like if you saw any difference in your eye, because I mean, it says treatment, so I'm assuming it is supposed to be like helping the under eye area to, I don't know, look more revitalized. I'm not sure. But if you've used it, let me know. And also, if you follow like a really good blog, can you post it down below? Because I'm really getting into like blogs, and I know I've mentioned before I want to start a blog, which I haven't yet. I would announce it when I have it, but because I just kind of got into realizing even what blogs are, I'm kind of like blogging around in the virtual world, kind of like getting ideas. And then also, I don't know like what site I'm gonna host my blog. Like there's one like WordPress, and I don't know. If you're a beauty guru and you have a blog and you like the site that you use, let me know. Let me know. Anyhow, really quickly, I also want to mention if it's kind of getting warm in the area where you live, like it is here where I live in Hawaii, you're going to probably start kind of reaching for things that have SPF in them. I would like to mention when you have SPF in your items, you may want to be careful if you're using flash photography and whatnot, but I don't really need to worry about that because it's not like the paparazzi is going to be following me anytime soon. But this is by Physicians Formula, and it's a very awkward looking bottle, but there's just like a pump thing, and it's their Healthy Wear Tinted Moisturizer, and it has an SPF of 50. Yeah, 50. I mean, you're not going to be having to worry about much as far as like wrinkle protection. Like that's a pretty high SPF. So it's in the color Natural to Tan, and I really, really like this. Now, keep in mind, I am an oily T-zone. So things like this are hard for me to find, like especially moisturizers that don't make me look like all greasy and whatnot, which that's not attractive. I mean, I wouldn't be recommending a product that like made me look like a pool of oil. This is so beautiful. It gives me a nice finish. I set it with my powder. They did have a powder in their line, but to tell you the truth, I like it, but it had SPF as well, and I just felt like with this 50, I could set it with a regular powder, and vice versa with this kind of powder. I could just use a regular like foundation without SPF and then set it with the SPF infused powder. That was a mouthful. I hope you guys followed that. Anyhow, I did want to make a quick mention. I'm not going to go over it in this video, but I did want to mention that I have been loving from 2 different companies their brush sets that I purchased. And so I have been using the Sigma line. I got this brush set from them. I've been using it. As you can see, it's kind of empty because I did my makeup and I have like a brush holder that I put in, but I've been using the Sigma line of brushes, and I have been using the e.l.f. line of brushes. And so I don't know, oh here we go, like this is from e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face. So if you guys are interested in a review, I feel like I'm pretty prepared to compare the 2 brands and let you know what are my favorite brushes. And you know, just like what I've kind of experienced from it. So I hope you're having a great start to 2011, and stay in touch with me, be patient. I hope to keep this channel running, chugging along with the rest of the things that go on in my life and with my family. So from me to you, take care, dolls. Bye.